Hey there, this is K4A, Knowledge for All educational videos and tutorials. Today I will try to explain how and when you can use Scratch block, which is called volume. In previous video we have learned how and when you can use the loudness block, and again that block is connected to how much noise, how much voice sound you put through your microphone. So it's input, it goes through your microphone, and always try to remember it will be dependent on the sound going through your microphone into the Scratch that way. So there is some kind of input, and opposite to that, when we click on sound group of blocks, which is the pink colored group of blocks, there is one block which says volume. Try not to confuse that one with loudness. I can drag it here, and as many times as I click on it, by default it shows 100. Why is that so? That means it's 100% by default, and that's how loud your volume is on the stage in terms of music, sound effects, and so on. But in your game already, in terms of something which is on the stage, sprites, music, sound effects, and so on. So don't confuse it with loudness. Loudness is for microphone, the things, the voice, the sound you put in through your microphone. So if you don't have microphone, no loudness. If you don't need games with some kind of voice or sound going through the microphone into your game, you don't need this loudness block. The volume is like volume of your game. For example, soundtrack, music, the sound effects of coin collect, shooting effect, and so on. So that is much more important than loudness, in terms of you will use this one volume a lot and loudness very rare probably. And again, think about it as the volume on your TV, on your music speakers, and so on, like in real life car audio. And so if you want to hear better, you turn the volume higher. If you want to turn the music down, you turn the volume down. Simple as that. By default it's 100, so that may confuse you sometimes, but again, think about it just as a volume of your TV, and that's it. There is a checkbox here, same as with loudness, and when I click on it you can see loudness above, because we have checked that one also here, and now we have volume checked, so we have a volume also number showing in the top left corner of our screen. So as you can see, as much if I don't talk, for example, loudness will go to almost zero. Yeah, it's even funny because even if I cough a little bit, or it goes up. Yeah, putting the glass, moving the mouse, everything is going through the mic, and that's the loudness. I have leaved that checked, so just you can compare it. But for that, all that time, even if I'm talking loud or even if I'm silent, you check now the volume. The volume is not changing. It's always 100. It's also 100 even if I talk and even if I don't talk. But the loudness changes because it's the microphone input. So volume is currently 100%. That means it's to the max, and we can show a couple of simple examples just for you to understand what that is, and we will see in next videos why you need it. First of all, I will detach this block because I don't need my cat changing its color or size but what I need is to play the sound meow, for example, and look now at the volume and the loudness. My microphone registers these sounds through my speakers, so the loudness changes, but the volume is 100%, so it's loud. We'll see in next videos how to change that with what other blocks, but again this video was very short, I think, yeah, 5 minutes, and very simple, because that's all you need to know about volume. Volume is the volume of the sounds on your stage, on your sprites. Yeah, that's one important thing which I forgot. If I add another sprite, for example bananas, now I can check the volume. First we check the volume on the cat sprite, and it says sprite 1 volume. I can rename that sprite to cat to be more obvious. So cat volume is 100%, and now when I check bananas volume 100%. So both of those have 100% of the volume of the sound effects on them. The cat has this play sound. Banana doesn't have any sound yet. I will add that in next video. But again, just trying to show you that you can even control different volume on different sprites. So for example, if the cat is the most important character on my screen, and it has it is the main character, I want the whole game to go around it. I need all the sounds on the cat to sound the best as possible, as loud as possible. I will put the volume to 100 onto it, and for example, bananas are my enemies, so I will I need sounds on them. I don't need them to sound as good as on cat and as loud. I will lower their sound to 50% or 25%, and we will do that in next video. So don't mix volume with loudness. Those are different blocks, different things, and you will need volume mostly in your games, loudness not so much. So let's see that in next video. Bye for now.